This again. All right, we're gonna try this again. I'm hoping that it works this time. Couldn't hear anybody on the last one, so if you guys are jumping in, again, I apologize. Fix this. I can actually see myself moving now, which is much better. So let's see how this works out. It's getting hot in here. All right, so see people are coming in. So Paige, cool. All right, people are jumping in. So yes, if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, please give me a thumbs up, like it if you can hear me. Yes, okay, Danielle says much better. Awesome. Yeah, I saw people, I'm like, I don't know if anyone can hear me. I don't know if anyone can see me, anything like that. But I'm glad you guys are all here. Hi, Geek. But yeah, so we're not going to waste much time. I admit, I was nervous about this whole thing. Like today, I haven't done this in so long. Like sorta was getting like butterflies and whatnot. But I'm actually here. I actually miss doing this, miss talking to you guys, seeing you guys. So, yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes to let people jump in here. If you guys, people tell me how your day's going, stuff like that. But again, if you can, like and share this video, start bringing people in. It is a very important topic, and it's going to start our series. So again, going forward, I'm going to make this a requirement. I'm definitely going to do this all the time. It is something that a lot of people have been requesting that I get back into doing. Clients, previous clients, people said they found me just purely off videos. And a lot of people said that they helped them a lot. So I definitely want to get back into this just because I actually enjoy it. It is some time for me to just talk to you guys. So it is something I'm looking forward to doing. So hello, hi there, Deza. So again, I'm happy that you guys are all here. Not going to take too much of your time. One thing that I do want to focus on is cutting down the time of these videos. I definitely want to shoot this thing down as quickly. I don't want them to be long. I don't want them to be an hour length in time. We're just going to really punch it out. I'm going to have my topics in place. I'm going to hit them hard. We'll open up a Q&A, and then it's pretty much it. But, yeah, so I will give it, it is now 7:04. I'll give it about a minute or two, and then we'll jump right into the topic. It's an extremely important topic tonight. For a lot of people who are interested in credit repair, don't know where to begin. As always, these videos are not sales pitches. I will never sell my company. I will never, well, I'll probably mention my company, but I'm never going to make this a sales pitch. So you'll never say, oh, come sign up with us. This is what we do. That is nothing about this. Assume I don't even fix credit. Like, so don't even want to deal with Horizon. This is just purely about helping you guys get in a better position, make better financial decisions and things of that nature. But now it's 7:05. So we're going to jump right into it as people jump in. Great. And we'll take it from there. So the point of today's video, as the title says, is credit repair is a scam. And what I want you guys to think about is not credit repair essentially is a scam. It's a lot of the industry. It's a lot of the people, because I'm sure a lot of you have noticed as of late. It's been like wildfire. Everybody and their mother fixes credit now. Everybody all over Instagram, all over Facebook. Hey, I fix credit and I can do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. It's just all over the place. So it's really watering down the industry. It's really diluting it, and it's making it like for a company like mine, who, again, a company like mine versus a individual who's on Instagram saying they fix credit, it's completely different. But what's happening is they're preying on those who are in dire need. Those who are in a position which they're struggling. These people feel that it's a way of, in a sense, it's a way to get rich quick. It's how they're using this credit repair thing. And so part of why I wanted to do this is because what I've been noticing is that people are being scammed. Because, and it's not, I'm not going to say people who are doing this are initially trying to scam people out of money. They may not try to be scamming people, period. But what's happening is they may be setting themselves up for failure. They don't have a real foundation. They don't really have anything set in stone to really propel them into doing credit repair. They just think, oh, because they bought an ebook or they saw something online and they did a couple things with their credit, hey, I can actually do this. I can fix people's credit. No, you can probably fix your credit. But I don't want you, but what's happening is they start promoting it. And they start coming across as, I'm an expert and I can fix credit and I can do this and I can do that. And what's happening is people are buying into it. And because they're a trusted friend or family member, you give them a shot, or they are a friend of a friend, and you listening to them, seeing what they're saying or what they're doing. And then what's happening is they get a little bit overwhelmed, and they can't manage that database, and they can't manage the customer service aspect and following up with you, being in touch with you, getting things out, and it starts to disconnect, and you can't get in touch with them, and you haven't received results in X amount of time or anything like that. And so now you're feeling like, man, I just paid this person X amount of dollars. I can never reach them. They don't have a phone. Their phone's turned off. They don't respond to emails. I don't know. So you've gotten scammed. And what's happening is, because it's going on so much, so frequently nowadays, people start to, once they get scammed, they then come look for a more promising company. Or they'll find like a company like mine that has excellent reviews and things like that, and then they'll give me a call. Like, I actually had a client call me, well, it's not a client, a lead or a prospect, however you want to call it, because she never signed up, but she reached out to me about 2 weeks ago, and she said, like, I want to sign up a credit repair. I found your company, but the thing is, I just got out of credit repair with someone else. Like, there was someone that I knew who said he was going to fix my credit. I paid him a lot of money, and he did nothing. He took my money and ran. I never heard from him again. So, and she clearly said this to me. So I'm letting you know right now, I'm already thinking this is a scam. So it's like she's coming into our relationship between her and I already with a negative mindset, thinking that because she's been burned already, that she's assuming I'm going to burn her, or she's expecting me to right her the wrongs that someone else has done. And it's completely unfair to me. It's something like how relationships work, where if an ex-boyfriend cheated on you, so now you think every man is dirty and every man's going to cheat on you. And so now you go into the next man and you already have this guard up. And so that's how she was with me. But she like clearly told me, I'm letting you know I believe it to be a scam anyway. So it's like, well, then don't waste my time. But so the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I'm going to start naming off things that I see people who claim they do credit repair and stuff like this, things that they're posting and things that they're doing that I want you guys to pay very close attention to. Because if you are seeing these things go on, these could be early signs of someone, again, I'm not going to call them a scammer, some may be, some may not, but someone who just may not be where you may be hoping them to be, and you don't want to lose out on too much money. So the first thing, whenever someone says what to look for, stuff like that, I am big on research. So my first thing that I tell people all the time is, if they don't have a website, you don't waste your time. And this is for anything in life. Like, there's nothing I will buy if I can't find it online. If I can't find something about it on like, I'm going to do my research every single time. And so if someone is saying they fix credit, they need to have a website. Period, point blank. Before they do anything, before you ask them anything else, on their social media, whatever it may be, they need to be listing what their website is, who they are, anything like that. I don't even care if it's jacobfixescredit.com, but it needs to be jacobfixescredit.com. So it's like, if they don't even have a website, like if you ask, oh, what's your website? So I can go check it out. Oh, it's not up and running yet. Now, okay, they may be early, but again, why didn't you get this set in stone before you're trying to take on clients? So that's one thing that I will look into. So if they don't even have a website to where you can Google who they are, you can research who they are, you can find out an address, a location. If you can't find this information out about them other than their Instagram page, stay away from them. Or at least let them establish themselves before you fork over money. And that's one thing you have to pay attention to. If there is no website, then there is no business. Like, just stay away from that. So that's my first sign. My second sign is if they have a Gmail account. Now, mind you, I have a Gmail account for my company where it's horizoncredit@gmail.com, but this is because we share files with Google Drive and stuff like that. But I have Sean, my email address is sean@horizoncredit.com. My employees is Nick or Samantha at horizoncredit.com. They have email aliases. We have a support at Horizon Credit. So it's like, there's an alias for our domain. Now, the reason why I say this is a huge component is because these people who have Gmail accounts, they're small fish. They're just starting. Anyone can get a Gmail account. It's not hard work. You go to Google, you can create a Gmail account. But if someone is taking their business serious, their communication serious, they're not Jacob. So if someone says, shoot me an email, my email is jacobfixescredit@gmail.com. red flag. Sonya gives you a 720 credit score at gmail.com. Red flag. Those are things to pay attention to. So if you're seeing people, that's the only way to contact them is they only have a Gmail or a Yahoo account, it's a big problem. And the reason why I'm going to tell you this is very simple. To get a domain for a website through GoDaddy is $1.99. $2 could potentially get you a website domain. So on top of that, now to get an email alias for this domain, it's only $4.99. So for $5, you can have Sean at horizoncredit.com. And then for $2, I have a website. So I don't even have to have a website built, but at least I got a domain and I got an email address for these two that's being hosted for $7. So if someone doesn't even have $7 to set that up, I don't trust anything else that they're about to tell me how they're going to run their business. I'm now weary about that you didn't even spend $7 to get that set up. So that's those are two red flags that I would say pay attention to right away. Now, so moving along. Another aspect that I would say you guys should always pay attention to, and this is a huge one, and this goes down to people. This is now the payment aspect. If someone is saying, like, if you go to someone and they say, oh, like I fixed credit, and you ask them how much, and they say, oh, it's X amount of dollars, and they give you a large amount, let's say $1,500, $2,000. $2,500. They may even, I would say sometimes they do this without even looking at your credit. Oh, I charge $2,000 to fix credit. Why? Why are you charging $2,000 to fix credit? But they may say that. That just may be what they charge. Now, the issue is that if they're telling you, I will not start the work until you pay me, run. So many people get scammed because they fork over $1,000, $1,500, whatever it may be, to someone who, one, you didn't even get a contract with. Like, they just say, hey, like, you pay me. And this is another thing. If they only take cash, that should be a red flag. If you say, how do you accept payment? Oh, you can pay me in cash. Like, what? This is 2018. You can't accept credit card? You can't accept ACH? Like, how are you only taking cash? Me, honestly, I don't take cash payments. Like, I have some clients who say, oh, like, I don't like cards, and then you're not a client for me. And that's just how I am. Cash is king. Yes, I love cash as well, but I don't take cash. And that's just how I am. If you don't have a card, you cannot be a client for me. And that's just how my business runs. So if you are dealing with someone and someone's saying they can fix your credit and they only accept cash as a form of payment, run. Because it's absolutely ridiculous. There's no paper trail. If they take your money, there's no proof that you ever paid them. They're not going to write you a receipt. So it's like, you're too old and too grown to fall for these simple things. But again, because people who are seeking credit repair are in such a vulnerable state that they're willing to just do whatever someone tells them. So again, if they are taking cash only, or if they're telling you to pay such a huge, large amount without even generating any type of work. I mean, they haven't done anything. They haven't looked at your credit. They haven't sat down for a consultation, anything. They haven't generated a letter, anything like that. It is absolutely illegal. You cannot bill anybody for credit repair services that have not been rendered. They must do something. Now, you can say, like, some people say, oh, well, I do a consultation, so I can charge for my consultation, or I do a sign-up fee. Like, we have a sign-up fee. So yes, but the thing is, with the sign-up fee, our clients enroll, and then we will do an audit for them. We'll do the analysis of the credit, and that's what they're paying for. They're paying for their audit. That's what their sign-up fee is, a documented processing. We have a disclosure. In this disclosure, we also tell the client, you have the rights to fix your own credit. If they don't even tell you that, if they're not disclosing to you, saying and giving you a federal disclosure saying that, hey, you don't need a credit repair company to fix your credit. You can do it on your own. If they're not disclosing that type of information to you, run. It's against the law. Like, these are things that are absolutely legal. Now, mind you, I don't expect you guys to all know these things because I didn't know this before I came into this industry. So I'm not faulting you for it. But the point of this is that now that I'm telling you, be much more alert about it. So these people are doing these certain types of things. Again, I'm not already putting them in a scam category. I'm just telling you that they may not have their foundation set up just yet for you to give them business. So stay away for now. So we'll just continue to move on. So again, so that's the one thing. So if they're charging you before any work is done, don't even bother. That's just, it doesn't work. It's against the law in pretty much every single state. You cannot do so. So again, the way that our billing goes, the client signs up for initiation. The client signs up, we do an audit, they get billed for that. 30 days later, they are billed for the services that were done the month prior to. So that's what you should be paying for. You're paying someone for the work that they did the previous months before. So it's not, again, if someone says it's $1,600 or $2,000, for what? What am I paying you for? So that's what I would pay attention to. All right, so now that we got those topics out of the way, I'm now going to focus on things that I see people do that are just flat out illegal, just flat out. And the first one I'm going to talk about is a CPN, which is a Certified Privacy Number. Some of you may know what it is. I get clients who call me, I got to stop saying clients because they're not clients. I get leads who call me and they ask me, do you offer CPNs? And the answer is always no. I do not offer CPNs. Again, a CPN is a Certified Privacy Number. They have other ways to say it, but essentially it is another 9-digit code. Sometimes they're given away in John Doe cases where if someone is under witness protection, they will get a CPN number to hide them or for whatever reasons. A lot of celebrities get CPNs because they keep their financial records different from their personal. But what people started to tap into years ago is that people have bad credit. Like your socials, all of your credit is tied to your social security number and that personal information. But what was happening is people realized that, hey, there might be a way you can get a second social security number. And this is absolutely illegal. You cannot get a second social security number. So if someone is saying, hey, I sell CPNs or I sell social security number, we can get you another social security number. It's absolutely illegal. The only way you can do so is through the Social Security Administration. If you're not going through them, any social security number that you get is illegal. It's usually tied to someone who's deceased or is usually tied to a child. A child, because every child that's born gets a social security number. So what these people are doing is they will get access to these records and they'll get a social security number that belongs to like a 4-year-old. And they'll give it to you and you got this new social security number and you're applying for types of credit. And then when this 4-year-old turns 18, their credit is shot because you screwed it up. So again, it's absolutely illegal. So if you see someone saying they sell CPNs, don't even bother. It's going to get you in so much trouble because if you are an individual who purchased a CPN and now you apply for credit or you try to file your taxes or try to use it to purchase a home, this is a mortgage fraud, it's tax fraud, you're doing Fed time now. So stay away from CPNs. But there are people on social media who pretty much preach that they can sell those. So that's another thing that I would stay away from. Now, one thing that I definitely want to discuss is results. So this is one thing that really, whenever I see results, I have different feelings about it. And I'll tell you what my reason is. For those of you who follow me, follow our business pages, our social media pages, you'll know that I very, very rarely, if not, it's been like over a year, post any results. I don't post results for 2 specific reasons. The first reason is results vary. Just because something happened for person A does not mean it's always going to work for person B. So that's the main reason. Like when I was first starting up, I was posting results because I wanted people to see the type of work that I was doing. But what it was doing was it was already creating this image in people's minds and this perception that people were getting that, man, I saw that this person went from a 550 credit score to a 700. Well, you know what? My credit score is like a 545, so I should get close to that, right? And it's like every case is different. Everybody is absolutely different. Your profile is different from this person. And so results can be misleading. Results can definitely, yes, you can show the type of work that you're able to do. You can, people can show you, hey, I can, what we say to the bureaus and our dispute strategies or things like that definitely leads to getting items removed from credit reports or deleted or late payments corrected or things like yes, those things are all possible. But it doesn't always happen for everybody as quick as it does for another person. Some of my clients could be done in 30 days. Some may take 2 months. Some may take 10 months, some can take 2 years. It varies. Everybody's situation is different. And I learned that early on, so that's why I stopped posting results. And every time I post results, I said results may vary. But I stopped doing that for that sole reason, is that because a lot of people were coming to me already with this notion and this perception that it was going to happen for them as well. And I didn't want to let anybody down. So so this goes back to someone, if you are seeing on social media, someone saying, I can do this. I guarantee we can clean your credit up in 30 days. I guarantee a 700 score in 45 days or 90 days. There is absolutely no guarantee that anybody in credit industry can make. None. I tell my clients right from jump, I'm letting you know, I do not guarantee you anything. What I can guarantee you is that, one, we will do our absolute best. We will fight with you tooth and nail. We will go to battle with you. We will do everything in our power to help rectify what has ever occurred in the past. But I am never going to guarantee you a specific score. I'm never going to guarantee you that an account is going to be removed. None of that. So if there is someone that you see is guaranteeing you anything, it is, one, it's illegal. You can't guarantee that. And two, it is just flat out lying because you have no proof. There's nothing that anyone can say to the credit bureaus that is an absolute guarantee for a deletion. It's just impossible. So if someone is making claims like that, be extremely wary. And also, if they don't have a money-back guarantee, be wary. Like for us, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So it's like, if after 2 months, nothing has happened, your score didn't change or your accounts didn't get removed, nothing has happened, everything looks the exact same, we will give you your money back. I will not hold you accountable for that. But if someone doesn't even have like guarantees like that, stay far away. But back to results. So this is why I don't like results. And I don't like the people on social media who post results. One thing that you guys should pay attention to, and I see it the most on Instagram, is that people post the same results. They post the same items or they post the same credit reports. But the thing is, you as the consumer who never looks at a credit report doesn't catch on that this is the same photo. They're recycling the same photo every other day, every week. It's the same. Like, I pay attention. If I see a credit repair result, I'll look at it. And then I'll go look at their page. And I'll see that same photo was posted 3 days ago. And it was posted a week ago. And like, all they're doing is because they're not getting new results. All that they're doing is suckering you in, because you as a consumer who has bad credit right now, who is struggling with bills, all that you see is deletions. Oh, deleted. So that's all you're paying attention to. But you don't even pay attention to the fact that it's the same photo. One thing that I tell people is that if you see results, look at this result and see if that person who posted it posted the date. If you don't see that date is within, honestly, the same day. Like, you shouldn't be posting results if it didn't happen today or yesterday. But if those results didn't occur this month, then don't buy it. Because what these people are doing is, again, they're recycling the same photo over and over, but they completely block out the date. So you don't know when this has occurred. And one thing that I do notice with these people who are doing it the most is, because I look at credit reports all the time, credit reports look completely different today. Like the bureaus last month, all 3 bureaus have changed how credit reports look. So when you get a new credit report now, it looks nothing like these results that people are posting. Like all these people are posting, oh, I fixed credit repair. You can actually go on Google right now and type in TransUnion results, Experian results, Equifax results. You can Google that and you will see Google images of TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Because some people upload those things. So you can go right to the internet and Google that and take all of those photos where you see deletion, and these people didn't even do it, but then they go post it on their social media, and someone who needs credit repair, you're not even paying attention, you just see the word deleted, and you're all in. They just baited you all in, and that is exactly what's happening. And so it like irks me because, again, it's really weakening my industry because I'm dealing with people who are definitely scamming people because they're doing a lot of unethical things. So again, if you see people posting credit repair results, the first thing to pay attention to is look at the date. See if this person included the date. Like I have a bunch of result photos. Again, I don't ever post them, but I have a lot. I have a lot of result photos. But I make sure in all my results, the date is always on that image. So if I post a photo, you will see that it has recently occurred. So that's the first thing. So look and see if the date is there. If the date is not there, then look at that person's page and see if that exact same photo is further down their timeline. And I can promise you it will always be there, because all they're doing is, like, they know you're not paying attention to that. They just know, hey, you just see the word deleted and you're going to come sign up. So that's definitely what something that I want you guys to pay attention to. And then for the most part, so we're going to start to wrap it up. Those are just my key components that I always want you to pay attention to if you see someone mentioning they fixed credit. So again, if they say they fixed credit, run. Period, point blank. Like, again, I don't say I fixed credit. I just don't. But when people say, oh, I know somebody who fixed credit, like I got a guy. Like I hear it all the time. Like, oh, I got a guy. And again, yes, I own a company where we fix credit. But listen to what I just said. I own a company that fixes credit. So if someone says, I know somebody, because a lot of you are all on here, you guys are all my friends, and you guys may tell your friends, hey, I know somebody who fixes credit. His name is Sean. And the thing is, you can also say his company is a Rising Credit. Or even if I didn't even own the company I worked for, you can say, oh, he works for Rising Credit. Not, oh, I know somebody who fixes credit. His name is Sean. And it's like, oh, so you got his phone number? Or what's his website? And it's, oh, he don't have a website. You're like, here's his phone number. Just send him a text. And so that's what you guys, just these little things, they have to make sense in your mind, because again, if it does sound too good to be true, it is, especially in this industry. People make tons of false claims because what they're doing is they're preying on the weak. And credit repair, there are 74 million Americans in America right now who have below average credit, meaning 560 and below. 74 million out of 300 million people. So of these 74 million, anything that you can possibly say that can fix my problem right now, I'm all in. So these people sell these dreams that, hey, if you give me your last dollar, if you give me your last dime, if you find a way to give me $1,500, I will fix your credit. I will sweep all of it off. I'll get rid of every negative item off your credit report. Absolutely illegal. But they know that you're in such a vulnerable state that you're going to buy it. They know that you have no other option. So they're going to tell you whatever it is you need to hear to get you to buy. And again, you guys got to start staying far away. And again, this applies to any and everything that you're considering purchasing. So it doesn't matter what it is. If there's something that you are interested in buying, go to Google first. Go right to Google, type that product in, type the name of that person, type the name of that company, whatever it is. Go Google it. And if you cannot Google it, do not bother. Stay far away, because it will bite you in the butt. And then you will now, again, feel so oh, I got scammed and they took advantage of me. They stole my money and stuff like that. And it's well, you didn't prevent it. So, but other than that, that's what I wanted to focus on tonight, is because, again, as I said, I've been seeing these posts from people saying they fix credit so much. Hey, or they'll say stuff, oh, this is a good one. I see this a lot. And everybody is using this same freaking post. And I see it on Facebook so much. You guys probably seen it. They say, hey, the credit bureaus are under fire. Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion they're cracking down. And right now, they're deleting all the accounts. Send me a text to ask me how. And guess what? I see people, or they'll put ask for more in a comment and send me a DM or something, and I'll DM you. And everybody, send me more info. Let me know. And it's trust me, the credit bureaus have been around for years. They have done a lot of things that got them in trouble. But right now, in 2018, the bureaus have done nothing to the point in which they just deleted everything right away. But again, they know that you guys who have bad credit, who want to buy a home, or you need a new car, or you're trying to fix this for your job, or you need a credit card, you are so vulnerable right now that I can say anything to you and you're interested. What? I'm in. Let me know I'm in. Fix my credit. And then they tell you, yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We got to fix your credit. It's going to cost $188. FES. You guys probably see them. Financial Education Services. They're the ones that do it. stay away. Stay away. That's all I got to say about that because it will save you tons of money. I should know. But either way, so that's all I want to say today. Again, I didn't want to say, oh, cool, we're at 7:30, so it's been about like 22 minutes, something like that. But what I want to do now is I'm going to open it up for Q&A. So we'll do this for 5 to 10 minutes. If anybody has any questions, I definitely will address them right now. And then we'll just do this again for about 10 minutes. And we will be back next Tuesday. But again, I will be doing this again on Thursday. Thursday, again, is personal development. I've actually been doing a pretty good job of bettering myself and learning a bit more. So I'm actually excited for personal development because there's a lot of things that I want to start saying to people to get people to feel better about themselves, how to be a better person throughout their day, things of that nature. But again, Tuesdays are always going to be about credit. So again, if you have any questions that you want to talk about right now, please be sure to bring it forth. But if not, stay away from anybody who says, I fix credit. Like, stop. Do not. If they say I fix credit, look at their Instagram page. If it's just photos of results and it looked like it was taken from a screenshot, stay away. Like, no, like, deal with a real company. Deal with a real business. That's how you make sure you do not get scammed. But yeah, so other than that, any other questions? I saw some people saying they want to sign up. But yeah, I'm not going to scroll through. Sierra asked some questions. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, don't be shy. Because a lot of times, I get a lot of messages from people who send me a DM. And it's the same, like everybody they asked the same thing. So it's like, yeah, I could have asked them, I would have addressed it right there. All right, so Leon, how can you get things deleted from a credit report? I never understood how that works. Great question, Leon. I disclose this to all my clients all the time. Whenever someone calls me and they say, like, oh, I'm interested in credit repair or whatever it may be, I tell clients right from the jump, I cannot delete anything from a credit report. I cannot remove anything from a credit report. There is absolutely nothing I can do based on the simple fact that I am not the credit bureau. So this is another thing to pay attention to. So if someone is saying I can delete stuff from a credit report, you're lying because you have no access to that credit report to delete it. All that we can do is challenge the compliancy of the account. So this is how I'm going to answer your question, Leon. So what it is, so if there's an account, let's say you have a collection from AT&T or Sprint. You owe Sprint $250, right? So what you want to do is you can't get it deleted. Like you can't just say delete this account or I can't delete it. What I do is I send a dispute or a challenge to the credit bureaus. Like I'll go to Experian and I'll say, hey, this Sprint account is being reported inaccurately, or give me all the information about this account. I want the date that it was open, the date that it was closed. Is it compliant with the law? Is all the information accurate? Is it misleading? Is it unverifiable? There's a million things that you can ask about this account, and by law, they are required to address those concerns that you have. And if they cannot provide proof or evidence that this account is accurately being reported, they are required to remove this account. So what we do is we get extremely aggressive on what we're asking from them. We're making it extremely challenging to where we're checking all of their compliances, and if they're not up to date, if something, like I say again, say the account that you have for Sprint, you know you had this collection from Sprint, and it was for $250. Like that's what it settled out for, but Experian is like on the Experian account is saying that you owe $252. So you're like, wait, where does $2 come from? So you're disputing, hey, I want to know the balance of this account. Now, if Sprint cannot provide supporting evidence that it should be $252 or it should actually be $250, it is a violation of the law, and they have to delete that account from the credit bureau, or they have to update it and verify. They have to update the account to a specific standing. But if they don't, in many cases, it can be deleted if it is reporting inaccurate information. So that's how things get deleted. So if you are one who wants to fix your own credit, because as I said, everybody can fix their own credit if you know what to do and where to go. So if you go to the credit bureau's website, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and you see something that you want to dispute because you feel it may be inaccurate or the information doesn't look familiar or whatever it may be, what you want to do is just challenge it. Say, hey, I want all the supporting evidence about this account. Verify the information, the date that it was open, date of last payment, etc. And if they can't provide that within the 30-day time frame, I don't really rely on that saying, oh, if it's not done in 30 days, I got to delete it. No, even if it's within 30 days, it just still needs to be reported accurately. If not, they got to remove it. So that's how you get things removed from your credit report. Contact the credit bureaus. You could call them on the phone and you can say, hey, I was looking at my credit report. This information looks like it could be inaccurate or misleading. I don't like this date is off. Like I closed this account in April, but it's reporting closed in August. That's completely wrong. So like just look at your credit report and that's all you really have to do. So Danielle, in order to dispute the name on my credit report, do I have to call or write them? You can do it online, Danielle. You don't have to necessarily call them. You can do it online yourself. Or if you want to call, you can call, speak to a representative. They can make those changes for you. And you can write them. You can do all three. It doesn't really matter which method of approach. Obviously, writing them takes the longest because you have to mail it or fax it. But a phone call is extremely quick. A online dispute is extremely quick. It's entirely up to you. But yes, always clean up your personal information. You can't see the whole message. Okay, thank you. See more, duh. So let's see what you said. What? I can't. It's not allowing me to see more. I don't know why. I tap it. It's not allowing me to see more. It wouldn't allow online for some reason. Okay, so sorry. So yeah, if you weren't able to do it online, sometimes they do black out the account. So I would say give them a phone call. If you don't have the credit bureau phone number, send me a message. I'll send it to you. I have all three. Give them a quick call. Just say, hey, like this information's outdated, inaccurate, and you can get it removed. All right, and it is now 7:38. So we got 2 more minutes. If anybody else has any questions, please bring them forth. If you don't know what to ask, whatever something pops up, definitely keep it in mind. Write it down. We'll be doing this again next Tuesday, and we will talk about whatever topic is next Tuesday. Golly, I'm getting hot. Sure thing, I'll message you. Thank you. So, yeah, in the meantime, how's everybody's night going? I'm so ready to go home. I didn't go to sleep till like 3 this morning, so I'm like tired. I need to get my hair and face lined up, but I'm going on a rant. But yeah, either way, looks like we don't have many more questions. I'm not going to hold you guys. Great pointers. Hate your beard. Leon, hey, my beard is coming along. I came a long way from no facial hair. For the past 5 years, I've been trying to see all 3 of my credit reports, and one is black. It's not going to let me see more. Aisha, I'm sorry, I can't do see more. And so I'll read your comment after and reply back to you. But if you cannot see your credit reports, it could be because they need to verify your identity, meaning that they need proof of Social Security, proof of driver's license, photo ID, proof of address. Sometimes they will lock out accounts so you can't access them online or anything like that until you verify who you are. It could be a split file, a mixed file. Your information could be mixed with someone with a similar social. I've seen that before. Like let's say your social is 555-55-1234, but someone has 555-55-1235. Some of that data could get mixed and it could block out the account. So I would definitely give them a call and see what they're asking for. They'll tell you if they need information. All right, Herb, let's see. Damien, nice hearing from you. Sean, it's almost been 30 days. Yes, Damien, I see for you and Estefania, you guys, it might be tomorrow. So be on the lookout. We should be following up with you guys to let you know how your first round went. But I do know I saw your Equifax, and your Equifax was amazing. So definitely looking forward to results. Herb, what if someone says they know someone at the bureau that can delete stuff? What's the risk? What's the risk? Jail time? Possibly. Maybe not for you, but at least for that person. No, that's absolutely illegal. No, someone says, I know someone at the credit bureaus who can delete stuff, pay me some money under the table, and they'll get all your stuff. No, Herb, you a business owner. No, that's illegal. Don't even. No. If someone is doing that at the credit bureaus, deleting accounts, they can get fired. They'll go to jail. You will go to jail. No. Don't even bother. But all right, 7:41. So either way, again, I'm so happy that you guys were all here. Thank you for being here tonight. It's a pleasure. I'm excited to see all of you again. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope that your families, everyone's healthy. And then, yeah, so hopefully you learned something from tonight. Nikki, before I get out of here, hello, I need some help with my credit. what all would I need to do? Nikki, send me an email. Send an email to support@orizoncredit.com, and I will definitely, we can talk there more. So support@Oryzon, ORYZON credit.com. And then we can definitely talk there. Herb, I know I heard it before. But yeah, Herb, I've heard that as well. Like, I've heard some people say, like, some people have asked me, do you know anybody at the bureaus? No, I don't. No, you can't do that. How can you turn 200 into 2,000 TP? Add another zero just like you did, 200 and 2,000. Answer Henny. Henny, what did you ask me? Scrolling. I apologize. I did not see her message. Sierra, God, sorry, I was not. Henny. But again, thank you all for being here. Henny, I am looking for your question. I do not see it. If you wouldn't mind rewriting it. I see Bonwell. Everyone needs to see this. Sean, there's so many points. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Zeke, I'll make sure to respond to all the comments after this. I'll definitely do that. Henny, I can't see your question, but I'd love to answer it before I jumped off. After Herb. Herb's probably ridiculous question. Oh, Henny, there you go. Thank you, Danielle. Do you teach people how to use credit wisely, or do you just repair mistakes? Excellent question. I'm glad that I did see that. Do I teach people how to repair their own credit wisely, or do you teach people how to use credit wisely? Absolutely. Not one of the things that I focus here at the company is credit education. That's why we do these videos. I'm sure if you look at my timeline, you can see other videos, Henny. But we don't just fix credit. I don't ever want any client signing up for me thinking that we just fix credit. One of my top priorities, even more than fixing credit, is educating people. I want you to understand how important credit is, how credit works. So throughout the entire process that you're a client, we are coaching you, we're educating you, we're letting you know why credit is how it is, why scores are what they are, how to get from point A to point B. Because the biggest thing is I want you to understand credit and in the aspect that you now baby it. Because you have a better understanding of it and you've seen it progress, it's the most precious thing to you. And the reason why I educate is because if I just gave you, if I had a magic wand and wiped off all your negative credit, you have no more negative credit, and I gave you a 780 credit score, the sky's the limit. You can buy any car you want, you can buy any home you want, you can do whatever you want. But the thing is, you have no foundation. You don't understand credit. So what you're going to do is you're going to fall back into that same mistake. You're not going to understand utilization rate, meaning I cannot spend more than 30% of my credit card. You're not going to understand how late payments work. You're not going to understand those things. And what's going to happen is you're going to be a repeat customer for me. So the goal is, as I tell every single client, once they're finished with our program, is that I hope that the next time I speak to you is because you're referring someone to me, not signing back up. So as long as you understand credit, you won't have those mistakes. So yes, throughout the entire process, every single month when we do a file review, we're giving you tips, letting you know what's going on, how you can improve your credit profile. So that way, it's enjoyable. We want to give you the feeling of you're involved with this as well. It's not just us doing the work. It's you doing work as well. It's you maintaining it. So yes, we do educate, not just repair credit. That's about it. 45 minutes. We're going to wrap it all up. I thank you all for being here again. We'll talk next week. We'll have another great topic. So again, if you can, please like and share this video. I see a lot of people have been jumping in, people that I don't know. So I'm assuming you've come from friends. I'm happy to see that. Definitely share this with people because I don't want to see anybody else get scammed from these people posting stuff on Instagram and Facebook, just baiting people. So stay far away from it. But either way, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me rant. Hopefully you learned something. I'm extremely grateful for all of you, and I look forward to speaking with you again on Thursday. If you are interested to listen to me talk on Thursday about how to make you feel better as a person, again, personal development is always on Thursdays. We'll talk about that. I'll have a great topic, and we'll take it from there. So again, have a great night, everyone, and God bless.